Alright guys, today we have Lockdown, Guava and Grapefruit Pilsner, 4.7%. The Crushable Crush, that's what it says on the side of the can. So honestly I have no idea actually what guava is. I know it's a fruit, but I couldn't pick it out if you gave me things to pick it out from. So we'll see what this does. Also, I have no plan at all about what to talk about today. It's the weekend. And honestly, I don't really care that much. So, let's see. Well, it's very clear. I expected it to be cloudier. Smells, I guess, guava, eh? I don't know what guava is. It just tastes a little like a bittery kind of lagery sort of thing. Let's put it this way, if this is what your lockdown consisted of, you missed out. Okay. I was talking at lunch today about some of the stuff that's kind of happened, how it's weird that how quickly life changed, and to think of things going back to the way they were. But I think lockdown was one of these wonderful things that actually you could have got a lot out of. Could have changed the way you live. You could have realised some things that were important. And lockdown is only going to be wasted if we've not learned something from it and we're not changing that positive from it. I think this is the exact opposite of that. Disappointing. Quite honestly, if this is what you got from lockdown and you don't change your life in any shape or form coming out of it, well, it's been wasted. So here's my challenge to you. Like I said, I had no plan, so waffling here, but here's a challenge to you. Write down something that has been good that you have come to learn from the lockdown and the restrictions, all that kind of stuff. Whether it is you want to see a change, whether it is like you could have had a miserable time during those months of actually, like, you know, the hour outside the house and crossing the road. If you saw someone coming, you could have had an absolutely horrible time of it. What you can learn from that is that you want to make some changes. That if this happens again, you don't want it to be like that. Now that could be taking up a new hobby, something that's lockdown proof. Right? The number of people that have been talking to me that have taken up Dungeons and Dragons online, that might not be for you, but the number of people that have got that connection and that community that I think that is lockdown proof, it might be a good thing to do. So if you had a miserable time during lockdown, write down something, write down a way of making that different if it happens again. If you're one of those people that went to the gym for a social interaction, that social interaction disappeared. The ability to exercise did not disappear, ladies and gentlemen. I do not believe that gyms are requirements for mental health. You can exercise and take care of yourself and move and get all that endorphin release stuff at home, which is what we do. But if what you found in lockdown was that you were missing that, put some stuff in place. A lot of people go, I was incredibly lucky because of all the stuff that I had from home gym. Actually, the stuff from my home gym I accumulated over years, Christmases and birthdays, because prioritised it. So if that's what you missed, prioritise it and make the change so that if it happens again, you're set. You don't need a lot to make a change. But you do need to make a decision that you're going to make something change, right? The only way something won't change is if you don't make steps towards changing it. So write it down, make a plan, take action. It's the only way things can get better. Hopefully your lockdown was better than this. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen.